Yo, what's going on, peeps? Back again with another vid. Player rating times for the abysmal game I watched yesterday. Spurs 1, Liverpool 3. I done the review, so if you don't know my thoughts, go and check that video out. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment. But started off alright, but once Kane rolled his ankle twice, we knew what time it was. Harry Kane's ankles are super sensitive. Once they roll, it's pretty much done. You just have to pray there's nothing serious, but if he ever rolls his ankle, then you know it's game over and it's injury crisis, and then you know Tottenham are in trouble and he's going to be out for a bit, so we're in trouble. Not that he's a one-man team, but he's the one that links play and gets the team moving, and he links up with Son well. As you saw yesterday, when he came off, Son disappeared and he had an awful game. So it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. We just have to move and just hope we can pick up points and do what we got to do. But in regards to ratings, once Harry Kane left, it seems that all the players left with him because they did not turn up in that second half. So the player ratings will not be great. I'm not sure what the high score is going to be, but let's see. Don't see no one getting more than a 6. Oh no, one person will get more than a 6. You'll find out who in a bit when I do the ratings, but yeah, it ain't pretty and it wasn't great. But we move, and now we move to the ratings, and as always, we start between the sticks, and that will be Hugo Lloris. And the thing that stops Lloris from being like in the world's best conversation is because of the mistakes he made yesterday. Now, it seems that usually against the bigger teams, Lloris usually performs, like Arsenal, Man United. He usually turns up, but yesterday, no, he did not. And this is why he's not in the conversation. First goal, ball comes across goal. He's already off his line. He doesn't come and collect. And him and Dyer are just waiting for each other to deal with it. And then Firmino just puts it into the net. Error 1. Error 2. Second goal. Mane has a shot. Not the hardest shot to deal with. He could pull it anywhere. For a corner, he could have pushed it out further. But instead, he pushed it back into the danger area, right into the path of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who just blasted it in the net. Not good enough. And you're a World Cup winner. I expect more. That's poor. And the third goal, to be honest, people say he could have done something with it, but I think it's way too close and it's hit way too hard and it's high. He's got no chance of saving it. But not a good game from Lloris, so I'm going to give him a 4. Not good enough. Aurier on the right, another shocking game. He allowed Mane to get in for the opening goal, and he didn't really do anything positive going forward or defending. So not a good game from Aurier. I'm going to give him a 4. And that's being nice. He had a couple of games of good stuff, but he's still getting a 4. Moving to the centre backs, we've got Roden, who was one of our better players. I think out of the whole squad, only 2 players gave the rule, and that was Højbjerg and Roden. Now, I would have made Roden man of the match had he not made that error for the 3rd goal, because apart from that, he had a brilliant game, putting some great tackles in the box and done a job. That makes me think if he was playing with Alderweireld, probably would have been a different story, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. But you cannot do that against Liverpool. Go to sleep, and I don't know if he's trying to control it or cushion it to the Reese or put out for a corner, but you just gotta just clear your lines, bro. And you're only young, so I'm not even gonna attack you and come at you, but you're playing in a game I didn't expect to see you in. Big game, and you gotta grab your chances, because you kept out Alderweireld, who's one of our best centre backs, if not the best centre back. Not one, he is the best centre back. So if you're gonna come in for him, you gotta do a job, and you did it for most of the game. But when we needed it most, you didn't do it. So for me, I'm gonna give you a 5. Next to him, Eric Dyer. This guy, man. I don't know what Mourinho sees in this guy. I don't know what he's got over Mourinho that he keeps getting chosen, and he's one of the first names in the team sheet, because he should have been on the bench. Not Alderweireld, it should have been him. Again, he's at fault for another goal. He does nothing. He doesn't defend it. He can't deal with crosses. If a cross comes in, he cannot cope. It's like his legs just refuse to react to crosses. His head refuses to act on a cross. His body just freezes, and then you get performances like that. And he was absolutely shit. I don't think there's another word for it. So for me, Dyer, he's getting a 2. He needs to leave now. He's not good enough. We need to find better. He's alright for a squad player, but starting 11, no. I've had enough. He's got to leave, or he's got to be dropped. One of the two. Next, Matt Doherty. This guy, man. He cannot pass, can't cross, can't shoot, can't play football, and can't be wearing the Tottenham jersey. I know we only got him, but he's got to leave, or just not play. Just play like cup games against like Wickhams, and when we're playing those kind of teams, let him come in. But if it's a proper game that means something, he should not be in the team. And if, to be fair, it's not his fault. He doesn't choose to be in the squad. Mourinho does. And if Mourinho's not going to play him in his actual position, why is he playing him in a position that is not his? Fair, we have no Reguilon. This happens. But we have Ben Davies, who started that game, who should have started on that side. And then second half, Mourinho takes off Aurier and then puts Doherty on the right and Ben Davies on the left. And why didn't you just do that in the first place? It made life a lot easier. Because there's some passes that I think Ben Davies would have made, if I'm being honest, which could have led to a goal or at least an opportunity to score. And he didn't do it. And for me, I'm done. I'm done with him. I've given him chance after chance, and every time he just flopped. So for me, Matt Doherty, bro, 1. Next, we have Højbjerg, and for me, man of the match, got a brilliant goal, defended well, tried, aggressive, put in a shift. even with a 3-1 down, he was still the only one trying. So for me, man of the match, Højbjerg, he's getting a 7. And then we have Ndombele. Showed good glimpses in the first half. Positive. He spun Henderson and Milner. Milner didn't know what happened to him. He didn't know where he was. It's like he sent him back to his childhood. He just spun him out. But again, he's doing what he can, but the people ahead of him, not good enough. And second half came, didn't get much. He had a couple of glimpses, but nothing major. So he's just gonna get a standard 5. Stig Bergwijn got the assist for Højbjerg, but let's be real, he didn't do anything. He didn't have a good game. Again, a couple of flashes, but another frustrating day for him and a frustrating day for the fans that are just waiting for him to spark and kick on. But he's come back from injury and it still seems like he's still trying to recover because he's not hit form. And if he's going to hit form, it needs to be now. But poor from him, and I don't remember him doing anything else, so he's going to get a 4. Next, Son had the goal ruled offside, which it was, but other than that, we had one more chance in the first half, which is a lot better with, but he hit it right at Alisson with no power on it. He should either hit it more in the corner or passed it for Kane. He did neither, and yeah, that's how the score was 3-1. Second half, once Kane left, the cohesion, the connection they have, he don't have it with nobody else, it seems like, because he didn't do anything. Didn't get the ball, they were putting the wrong balls for him. He had his back towards goal, and that's not how he plays. He's not going to get the ball with his back towards goal like Kane and turn and hold someone off. He's not doing that. He makes runs in behind, that's what he does. But didn't play to his strengths, not his fault, but it is what it is. So for me, Son is going to get 4. And Harry Kane didn't do much. Got an injury early on, tried to play it off. So he wasn't really running, wasn't at his best, so you can see it. You know when Harry Kane's got a knock. Because his whole game changes, he doesn't run. He will stand still and just hold the ball, turn and try and pass it. He won't run with the ball. So we knew from then, early, that he was done. And I wish him well. You know, he's probably going to leave soon because he knows with his ankles and his hamstring problems and his injury problems, he ain't got long left. So he will probably leave so he can win a trophy before his career's done. So, you know what? Big up to Harry, man. Hope he gets well, and I'm going to give him a 5 because when he was on the pitch, he was trying to make things happen, but it just weren't to be, I'm afraid. Go to the subs. Eric Lamela, don't know why he came on, especially for Harry Kane. Didn't make any sense. You have a strike on the bench while you bring on Lamela. Like he's a goal scoring machine, he's not. He probably scores maybe 4 goals a season, if you're lucky. He did nothing apart from ball roll, give the ball away and complain and throw his hands up. That's all he done. So for me, 3. Gareth Bell, I'm not even going to mark. He came on in the 81st minute. It's not even worth it. But he put in the ball into the box probably around 88 minutes, 89 minutes, where it summed up his whole season so far. Garbage. But I'm not even going to bother marking him. And Harry Winks came on. And I get it, he's trying to balance out the midfield, but I wouldn't seem that kind of player. And Woody is just a number. So he's just a passenger, like Doherty. It's like we're playing with 9 men, but it is what it is. I'm going to give him a 3, because I didn't remember he was being on the pitch. So he's getting a 3. So that's the player ratings. I'm still fuming. I thought I'd be over it, but I am not. This season is looking like another horror show. And it's just going to be a thing of, where do we finish? We're in a final. Let's hope we can win it and bring something positive to the season, because if we don't win this, then I could just having another shocking season, another trophy this season. So I don't know, but as a Tottenham fan, you're just used to it, I guess. This is the kind of luck we have. So you just adapt and just get on with it and just see how it goes, and that's it. Just ride it out and then wait into the next season. That's what we say. Next season is going to be our season, but it don't look like it is. So again, get real Harry Kane, but that's the player ratings. And I'm getting out of it. Peace.